Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's day 27 now, and today's Inktober prompt is Beast. I got really excited about this one because I immediately thought about drawing Beast from the Disney film Beauty and the Beast. And has both kind of easy and hard to do existing characters. On the one hand, it's an existing character, so it removes all the complexity of trying to make something up. But on the other hand, because everyone knows what it looks like, there's the challenge of making it look, instantly recognizable as what it's meant to be. So this is kind of really fun. There's not a lot of technique involved in this because I'm literally looking at a reference photo and drawing what I see. So I'm just gonna let you watch, and I'll jump back in if there's anything I want to point out about what I'm doing. When it comes to outlining any cartoon-related artwork, I tend to always have two thicknesses of pen handy. The outer outline generally tends to be a lot thicker, giving the image more kind of cartoony feel, and a finer pen is always better for the smaller details within the image. And I think you'll find if you look at any kind of actual cartoon drawings, they tend to do the same, which is where I kind of learned to do this. If you think about it, the objects and people that we see in real life don't walk around with an outline to them, right? So when you draw like hyper-realistic art, you never put outlines to anything. It makes it look more real. But as soon as you give something an outline, you could draw the most realistic object, but as soon as you give it a heavyweight outline, it instantly makes it look cartoony. So it's just a handy little trick to remember. And thin, very kind of fine line outlines fall somewhere in the middle. So it won't look immediately cartoony, but it won't look ultra realistic either. When it comes to coloring cartoon characters with alcohol markers at any rate, it's always better to pick a color that's just a little bit lighter than what you think you'll need, because alcohol markers work best in layers, and also they get darker with every layer, so you don't want to pick the color that the final color that you see on the character, because by the time you've added an extra layer, it'll be too dark. Also, it's worth mentioning that you shouldn't go too light, because when alcohol markers dry, they tend to look a little bit lighter than when they do while they're still wet. Now I'm just filling in the bulk of the color, and I find for large areas especially you definitely need a couple of coats, because with the first coat you can always see the marker lines, but as soon as you add the second coat, they blend out very smoothly. Most cartoon characters, and especially Disney characters, have this kind of glistening feel to them that's achieved through highlights. And I'm just going to use a basic white jelly roll pen and spread out all the highlights all over the place to kind of bring it all together and give it the finishing touches. So this is my drawing for Inktober day 27, Beast. The Scrawltober prompt for today is Jester, and my mind went to something in between like a court jester and a joker that you get in a deck of cards. So I'm just putting down the structure for a figure. I want it positioned kind of funny like the way joker cards are, but at the same time I'm gonna flesh it out and dress it into something in between period clothes and clown clothes, because the jester in itself, like a court jester, is kind of a period thing, and I don't know why I'm getting kind of clown images, because I think they used to kind of dress like clowns. Maybe that's where clowns come from, so that's the idea. I want to give it these puffy pants and puffy sleeves and a little bit of a frilly collar for that kind of period feel, but I want to keep the shirt quite flat so the figure doesn't lose its sense of agility, as it were. And then I want to top that off with the classic kind of Joker hat and mask. And to bring out a bit more of the clown feel, I want to incorporate stripes and checkers into the color scheme. So I'm going to do the pants and stripes and the hat and checkers in very bright colors. I'm doing the outline with my favorite fountain pen in carbon black ink. It dries permanent and light fast and won't smudge if I go over it with water-based or alcohol-based medium, so it's really good for just about anything. Once the outline is done, I erase the pencil markings, but then I kind of grab a pencil again and put down the stripes and the checkers that I want in a fabric, because I want the stripes on the fabric to sort of follow the bend of the fabric, and I don't want to risk doing it with markers in case I get it wrong. It's always easier to put it down with pencil, and if I need to kind of adjust things, I can do that and then color it in from there. I've decided to color this in with alcohol markers, and I'm going to keep the colors quite simple. I'm using 2 reds and 2 greens and the gray for a couple of shadows here and there. Obviously a light and a dark in each color, and red and green are complementary contrasting colors, which means that they make each other pop on the page. I'm using the light and dark in each color to offset each other and to make sure the image doesn't look flat, and also to create the checkers in the hat. And the gray just to create shadows in a couple of areas to give the body contour. So that's about it for today. This is my drawing for Scrawltober Day 27, Jester. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more daily art. Thanks, see you soon.